Have you ever ordered food late at night? Maybe through an app like DoorDash? It's something millions of us do every day without a second thought. But for one driver, a routine delivery turned into a terrifying mystery that remains unsolved to this day. This is the story of Javier Morales, a 22-year-old who vanished into thin air after delivering a single burrito for a $2 tip. In March of 2022, in the sprawling city of Phoenix, Arizona, Javier was working his DoorDash shift. He was a young man with his whole life ahead of him, just trying to make a living. Around 10:30 p.m., an order came through. It was a small one, just a burrito, already paid for through the app. The tip, a mere $2. The destination was an apartment complex, but there was a problem: the customer hadn't provided a unit number. This is something delivery drivers deal with all the time. It's frustrating, but usually, a quick text or call sorts it out. Javier arrived at the address. It was a dimly lit apartment building, the kind where shadows play tricks on your eyes. He messaged DoorDash support, trying to figure out where to go. His last message, a seemingly innocent update, would become the final words anyone would ever hear from him. He wrote, "Customer says come to the laundry room." That was the last message sent from Javier Morales' phone. Security cameras from the apartment complex captured the next chilling moments. The footage shows Javier parking his car and walking towards the building, burrito in hand. He follows the instructions, heading towards the laundry room. The camera records him entering the area, but it never ever records him leaving. It's as if he stepped into another dimension. What happened inside that building? Neighbors later told police they heard some strange noises around that time. One person reported hearing a heavy metal door slam shut with a loud, echoing bang. Another heard a disturbing sound, like something heavy being dragged across the rough concrete floor. These small, unsettling details paint a grim picture of Javier's final moments. When Javier didn't return home, his family grew worried. They called the police, who arrived at the apartment complex to investigate. What they found was deeply disturbing. Javier's car was still there, parked exactly where he left it. The engine was still running, its low hum cutting through the quiet of the late night. Inside the car, sitting on the passenger seat, was the uneaten burrito he was supposed to deliver. The air around the car carried a strange, sharp smell, the scent of burnt brakes, suggesting a sudden, hard stop. But why? The police began their search. They treated it as a missing person case. But the evidence, or lack thereof, was baffling. They had the security footage of him walking in, but no footage of him walking out. They had the unsettling accounts from the neighbors, but no one saw a face or a struggle. It was a puzzle with the most important pieces missing. The investigation intensified. Detectives tried to trace Javier's phone. For a while there was nothing, then, a single ping. The phone briefly came back online, its location pinpointed to somewhere inside that same apartment building. And just as quickly as it appeared, it went dark again, forever. The signal was lost, and with it, another potential clue vanished. Who placed that order? Who lured Javier to that laundry room? The police tried to track down the customer, but the information was a dead end. The account seemed to have been created just for that single, fateful order. It was a ghost account, designed to leave no trail. This wasn't a random customer. This was a calculated act. Someone wanted Javier, and only Javier, in that specific place, at that specific time. To this day, the case remains cold. There are no suspects. No one has been arrested. And most tragically, Javier's body has never been found. His family is left with an agonizing void, with questions that have no answers. What could have been the motive? The $2 tip and the single burrito rule out robbery. It was something more personal, more sinister. Was it a case of mistaken identity, a targeted attack, or something even more bizarre and random? We're left with the haunting image of a young man, just doing his job, walking into a building and never coming out. His car left running, his delivery untouched. It's a stark reminder of the hidden dangers that can lurk in the most ordinary situations. This happened in Phoenix, Arizona. Where are you watching from? Let me know in the comments below. Stay safe out there, and remember to look out for one another. Thanks for watching.